Hang on. In this next segment, we're going to pull the generator out of the back of this thing. It weighs 815 pounds, and I will tell you, it's not going to be easy. We don't even know how we're going to get it out. But once it comes out, the purpose of the exercise is to rewire this thing so that it acts like a modern food truck once I get the V8 all-wheel drive chassis underneath it. So follow along. Let's see if we can get this monster out of this truck. Ready for my close-up, Mr. DeMille? Hey, Dan, come here a second. I want to introduce you guys to one of my longest standing friends. This is Dan. He's from Detroit, Michigan, and he's here to help me. What do you think of this monster?
Pretty cool. It's going to be something.
It's going to be something, all right.
This is good for a hunter.
Is it? Okay.
That's what you said, yeah.
Well, I have all the specs on this, plus the new equipment that's going in. Oh, that may be... I'll have to get the...
But listen,
yeah.
You're not going to draw 50 amps at one time. This thing, when it's running, it's going to draw some power, whatever else he's going to have. It's not all going to run at the same time.
No, it's not all going to run at the same time. And actually, I have the amperage load of all the equipment. So, it's like most of them, the highest ones were like 12 or 15.
Yeah, and they're not all going to run at the same
right.
time. Even if you got two people in here doing two different things. If you went off of what you had to on specs,
yeah.
dude, your panel in your house would be huge.
Okay, got it. See, plumbing isn't designed that way. When we plumb a building, we plumb it so that the system is designed for every fixture at once, both supply and drain.
Well, yeah, because that could happen.
That could happen.
Office building, or even in your own house, you got Christmas people over. And
I'm going to get some rags and cut this fuel line. It's diesel, so it isn't going to burn us down, but...
So this guy bought this truck as is?
Yeah, they bought it, and they were selling ice cream out of it for a while.
Okay.
And the problem is you can't drive it on the freeway. It's got drum brakes. It's got a bowl of mashed potato transmission.
Well, it's got 1,000 pounds on the back tire.
It's got 1,000 pounds on one wheel. It also has some sort. You heard the motor tapping. Did you hear that thing? It gets, the worse it gets, so it's probably, you know, it could be a bad cam, it could be valves. 1961.
Yeah, it probably has been an ice cream truck its whole life.
No, it was a military truck used on airports. It was for the Air Force truck, and in my guess, it was laundry. It carried laundry back and forth in and out of the plane.
And you know, they beat the shit out of it, throw the shit out of it. Probably never oil changed it when they were supposed to.
Oh, the military motor pool is pretty good. They take good care of the shit. I'm not going to disconnect it down here because I have to drain it. If I cut it here, I won't have to drain it.
Are you going to have a wood or somebody to put the kitchen in, like cabinets and shit?
They're doing that. I just returned them a truck and trailer with an available power supply that runs, and the truck is roadworthy and safe to drive. And they'll probably drive it from here back to Pennsylvania.
Well, it'll be ready then, right?
Right, it'll drive. When's the last time me and you did any job together, any kind of work? It had to be on a Chevy Love long about 1984. Or your big blue truck, your 454. You remember going down the freeway in Detroit and Bill climbing out of the back window?
That wasn't Detroit. That was 75 going north, coming from the fishing. From South River Drive.
That's right.
You were in there?
I was in the truck. Bill climbed out.
On my ladder rack.
Yeah, I climbed. I was going to do it, but I was too scared. But he did it. He climbed out on the freeway.
No, I guess climb out that back window.
Oh yeah, no.
To the cooler.
Well, the days of climbing out any window are over. If the bitch is burning, I'm kicking down the door or I'm going down with the ship.
Bust a hole through the side of the building.
Hey, Kool-Aid! Fuel's unhooked, this one duct. I think it's a Michigan thing. What? You do the exact same thing I do.
What?
You talk while you're working.
I only talk to myself when I need expert advice.
It's good to have you here. I'm glad you came. Because we might end up, like, you know, grabbing it here and grabbing it there and slinging together. Because if the hoist will take it out, we're saving time.
Right.
Lift hook?
Right there.
Well, you know what that means?
It's centered.
What? Yeah. And see, this is why I wanted you to come. You and one other friend, well, two other friends are mechanically knowledgeable enough to offer assistance with something like this.
This is going here.
Okay. He's like you. He would have been like, let me see. And he would have known what that meant. You know what I mean? Nobody has it like we got it. We're a dying breed.
Oh, yeah, I remember the first time he called me, he had this big long van.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah, the maxi van, the maxi pad.
Remember when you did your front brakes?
Yes. Don't you tell this story on camera.
Yeah, you got it on, do you?
It is on, don't you?
Is it?
Yeah, I put the well, let him tell you.
Let him tell you. I ain't saying that.
Yeah, right. Lips are sealed.
Yeah, let me know that because there's stuff in the 80s that's not on the web, okay?
Oh yeah.
Let me know when you got that on. All right. It's yours, right?
Let's have this right here. Do you want me to go hold the nuts from the bottom?
Well, this one's coming out.
Here, I'm going in. I'm going in.
Go ahead. See the branch? It's right over here.
I'm spinning the nut off now.
Go ahead. I get it.
All right.
Got it. Nailed it.
Here's the other one. I'm spinning the nut.
You got it off?
Yep.
All right. We're gonna leave that one in there for a second so we figure out this other one. Did they weld that? I can't see.
What?
That back leg. I really don't want to move it while you're
You want me to
underneath.
get a light so we can see if it's welded?
Yeah, I got it.
Here, I got it.
All right, I'm pulling this out.
It's the fresh air duct for the radiator.
Yeah.
The radiator.
Off.
Yeah, but it's caulked. So I'm probably gonna smash it. But here's a light. See if you can see if that's welded.
Don't look like
You want
it.
me to get a bar and give it a tug? Like if it moves a little, you know it ain't welded. Hey, wait. It can't be welded. The floor's wood.
Oh, they got this thing screwed here. Little 1/4-inch fan.
Okay.
They put screws backwards up through here, right here.
Oh, okay. Holding it.
2 of them. Yeah.
Well, if they put them in that way, I could take them out that way.
Yeah. Let me take one out. I'll get the one first.
Never mind.
Make sure you save it.
Make sure you save that.
Oh yeah. Oh that. What?
There we go. All right.
You know what? Where'd my thing go?
You got a better thing? Oh yeah, you got a better
I do.
thing. Hey Dan, your thing's better.
That's what they said. There's your. Oh, there's some
A bit of fuel in that one.
yeah.
It's all right. It'll clean up.
There.
Yeah, that's garbage.
Leaking.
I don't use those.
There you go. That piece come right out.
Yep.
No, it literally came right out.
Yeah. I think that's where they serve the ice cream.
Dude, they
Does
gotta
this
sell
fold
more.
down?
They're selling more than ice cream.
I think it folds down. There you go. Way good. I don't hit my fat ass on it.
Oh, that back. No, your back.
Right.
That makes me yell.
Why is it 800 pounds?
You got that generator.
It's a diesel engine. It's cast iron.
Not only that, your generator's all copper.
Oh, the electric motor. Oh, yeah. 815 pounds. All right. I gotta pee, and then we'll try and use a jack and maybe move it over. Is this free? Yeah.
What are you gonna do with that? So we can use that.
I mean, I'm hoping to bring it right here and get this.
I'm talking about what you have on it.
Oh, that's on a thing. It can sit right on the ground, right where it is. Let me go see a man about a horse.
All right, I'm gonna have smoke.
Oh, yeah, you smoke cigarettes.
Yeah. I usually go all day without them, but you're stressing me out.
Something over there, or let's see if we can get the arm in and pick it up. See how it acts.
See if you pick it up.
All right.
All right, you get in there. I got this end.
You know, it's so small. I'm tempted to just move it, but man, 800 pounds. You don't.
No, it'll end up. If it goes on its side, I'm going home. So how many pounds is a quarter ton?
500. Is that a test?
No,
I just oiled up the wheels on this.
it's just.
And as long as I don't, obviously if something happens to this truck where it gets a scratch or a gouge, I have a painter guy and we have the paint codes.
We don't want to do that.
Right, if we can avoid it.
I'm not a hole in a china shop.
I am sometimes. Sometimes I remove things with a hammer.
Well, you know, yeah, when you have to.
Yeah.
You got tie wraps or?
Yes.
Hey, quit running, man. You're too old for that. You're gonna break a hip.
If I fall, I'll break a hip. I try to save the falling for the BMX bicycle, you know. I need to bust out a...
I read that book, man. I can't believe you broke your back and stuff.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's been a wild ride, dude. The last 20 years have been insane. Unbelievable. I feel incredibly blessed for some of the things that I was able to experience. Mm-hmm. But, I mean, just like you, we pay our dues. We work our ass off, man. What kind of... Yeah, that was my next guess. What kind of
soft strap? You got it. So you're at 500 pounds right now, and this is 8?
Yes. All we need to do is unweight it to scoot it, and then we'll readjust. I picked up a V10 with 1 bolt, so...
So we're going to put the bolt through here?
Whatever you think, yeah. I mean, you can grab... Yeah, since it's so long. No, go right through a chain loop, then it don't... Yeah.
Let's do it for right now, right?
Yeah, here, I can give you a little more. Nope, I'm right up again you. Hold on.
All right.
There we go.
Well, that's all right, because we're going to go up anyway.
Yeah, for sure. Woo!
Yeah,
Did it move any?
Move the truck.
Move the truck, that's what I thought.
All right, go up a little bit.
All right. Easy, don't hurt yourself.
Come on.
It's picking up.
There we go.
All right, because it picked up. Look, it.
Yeah. Well,
oh, it's on the bumper. That's all right. That actually helped us.
Are you?
I may have to rebuild those anyway. I ain't too worried about that. I wouldn't get yourself under it in any way.
Let's make sure it's not
Yeah.
gonna fall back. Got the board?
Yeah. I can unweight it some more.
No, don't unweight it yet. Let me pull this way.
Got it.
Now we gotta pull that and wait. Now if I get back here.
Don't put yourself in harm's way, dude. This ain't the day for that.
Watch that side. Come on. I'm gonna pull this back this way.
Yeah, and I'm gonna hold on.
Right?
Yeah. There you go. That's all right. I didn't hurt nothing. We're almost clear the door.
Watch the top.
All right, now what we got to do
Get less chain.
Yes. Look at that. I don't even have to tell you. What, you have experience or something? All right, steer clear because...
Yeah, don't let it all the way
wait, will it tip?
That's what we're going to find out right now. All right, go up. Let's see what happens. What do you think?
Step to the side so you're not blocking the shot. Let's see if we get this... I see what it's...
You got to scoot it back. Why it's under pressure, right? Yeah, there we go.
There, one leg, hold it.
Yeah,
one leg is going in the hole. Right.
Put that 2x4 in there.
You know what, let's see.
You want to go over it or the chain straight up and down?
Right.
But you can only go up another inch.
If it will dangle, we'll pull the truck ahead.
All right, we're dangling right now.
Okay,
But,
so let's take a moment and thank Jesus. Thank you, baby Jesus.
We gotta take 2 more.
Because you know what we can do? Push up on the truck.
That's true.
You know? Let me get it a little more.
But the truck's gonna go up, so this is gonna hit the floor again.
Yeah, let me just get a little... That's it. It's floating in the air right now.
All right.
And we didn't even go to Harbor Freight to buy some...
It ain't out yet.
Oh, yeah, right. Shut up.
Let me grab the saws off, put a notch up here.
And cut a hole in the van.
Yeah.
This ain't the other Metro van. We cut that one into bits. For winding.
I got 2 hands, pal.
Well, you need 3 screwdrivers.
Why are you yelling at me?
Stop yelling at me.
What do you want to do?
The way that this cart moves
You want to put it
best.
back down?
No, I put a bar. Oh, we could. Yeah, we could.
Yeah, let me do this.
Give it a swing and I'll gently set it.
Hang on.
Yep.
Go ahead.
It's all right.
There we go. Let some air out the tires.
True. I already thought of that. I would take the wheels off and put it on these rollers that I got if I had to. Definitely dangling. Oh, I see what you meant. You kept it that low almost to drag so that... It'll go.
Maybe if I get my butt out of here,
It'll go.
you know all you do.
I said you prefer me in there, or you prefer me out here working rather
Not
than
in there.
Yeah, right. In the house, I drive you nuts. So at least we got something. Look at that, huh?
Thank God we have someone to keep watching.
Not out yet.
It ain't. That's what you keep saying. It ain't out yet. All right. Now the plan is I gotta drive the truck forward.
Slowly.
You should be able to clear it.
We're thinking we can, one way or the other.
It looks like you can
All
hear.
right.
Oh, you gotta go up a hill on the driveway.
Yep. Okay. All right. Is everybody ready?
You know where forward is, right?
I mean, with this gear selector, forward is a guess. Hey, girl! All right.
Slowly.
I think this is forward. There, that's forward. You're gonna have to yell because I can't hear shit.
All right, go ahead.
Totally good. You're good.
Hold it. You gotta go higher.
All right. Carefully pick it up. Need me out there?
Not yet.
No. You want me to get in there and hold that?
No.
Don't get under that. That's too
Why
much.
not?
Go ahead, Paul. Slow. Go ahead.
Over!
Hey man, it's a clutch. I can't do it.
You can do it.
You were out. Go, go, go. Go.
It's gonna go real hard. So
Let's don't go backwards.
if I do anything, it's gonna roll. I'm gonna have to like punch it.
Do what you gotta do.
You want me to help you push?
We can paint pushing this. We can.
I had to use the e-brake.
You didn't want this out, did you?
This? No, that was supposed to stay in there. All right, here's the thing. Where we're at, it's rated for 500 pounds. This weighs 800.
Yeah,
so
I know. Put it down.
the sooner we get it on the ground,
Well,
the
I'm
better.
standing.
Is that why you're holding it down?
Got 230 some pounds on this side, so come on.
230? I outweigh you. I'm fat.
Hurry up and put it down.
Hey, I'm talking. That's the other one. We're not using that one. There you go.
More better.
Way more gooder. Holy mother of pearl! It got tense there for a minute. I didn't know what to do. I thought I was going to hurt you or drop the generator.
Don't worry about me. I'll get out of the way.
All right, well, we
White
got it
meat in the
out.
garage.
Good job.
All right.
No, it just banged against the bumper.
Oh, that's all right. Yeah,
that was it.
we got a guy for that.
Well, that's the only thing it did when you went backwards because it was on the hill.
It
and
kept
clutch.
rolling, but I didn't realize
That's
the
all right.
e-brake.
Just stopped it.
The e-brake works. That's how I was able. I tried to double pedal it, but I got a cramp.
His blood pressure got high, his body cramped.
It could be that. sitting properly, isn't it?
Maybe.
Well, now you got a whole house generator. Now the truck's leaning the other way. Looks like, don't it?
Yeah, well, it probably...
It is.
I wonder if they added springs on one side of the truck just because...
Oh, they didn't have enough.
It definitely ain't even.
No.
Oh, it sits goofy now. Yeah. It sits like this now. It used to sit like that.
Let some air out of the tire. You ready?
Yeah. Here, one second. I think this might... Hold on.
Let it down.
No.
All right.
Yep. And right there. It's all right.
Is that where you want
It's
it?
clear, yeah.
Land it.
Whatever. That was freaking awesome.
That's fun.
Garage is a mess.
It gets like that when I'm doing stuff. Yeah, I know. It's moving. Yeah, go for it. Good deal. That's fine. Hey, right up to the bank. Right there, that's it. Yeah, I can't see the corner. I don't drive this 54 Dodge.
It's fine.
Believe it or not, that did not take very long. We had the equipment out and the vehicles parked back where they go, and we're ready to get started on that ice cream truck chassis swap. I needed to get this 1,500 pounds of extra weight out of that machine so I could pick up that truck and roll that chassis out from under it. Having my buddy Dan here was a great help, not only because he's from the same area that I grew up in. We were friends when we were 15 years old, riding mopeds around the back alleys. You know, he knows how to get stuff done, and we made light work of that. In addition to that, he's a freaking electrical engineer, and he does this kind of stuff on a commercial scale for a living back in Michigan, and it was great having him, and it's going to make light work of this, completing it and moving forward. This generator is going to be on a trailer, and it's going to be a vintage teardrop style trailer, and it's going to be pulled behind the van. And then you can also, when you're at events, you can wheel the trailer around to the back and leave it sit there and have a cord running to your truck and service the events that way. And I think that's going to be really cool. And this is an exciting build for me personally because it's not your Hemi Durango chassis chop and swap. It's not your Coyote engine swap, F100, you know. But speaking of that, I want you to stay tuned to the channel and take a look at some of the other videos. We have another build going on right now with a 600 plus horsepower F-150. So keep watching. Let's see what happens next. This thing is an old light pole, a commercial generator powered lighting device for construction. It's an old rental piece of equipment that we found really cheap because it's empty, but it's a 3,500 pound axle and it's going to fit this generator inside of it. And then I'm also going to change the style of the outside of the thing, but primarily it's to get this up off of the floor and mobile so I can move it around, and then we'll reshape this trailer into probably a teardrop or something that matches the food truck we have outside. So yeah, I'm pretty stoked. We got a great deal on this thing. Sure, it's just a case, and for most people this trailer's unusable. It's too small. You'd have to do a bunch of work to it, but that's why it was cheap. But for us, it's perfect. It's already got heavy duty steel inside of it to carry something as heavy as a generator like that. It's also got motor mounts in it already, and there's 3 of them, and you needed 4. And as luck would have it, this was floating around on the shelf for years. I've had this thing 10 years. I was like, oh, I'll use it one of these days. This bolt pattern fits, and it's the same height as the 3 that are in there. It's literally perfect. It's like it fell in my lap. I'm super pumped. Let me see if I can decase it and at least set this in there. But let's see, can you do it? Thing's heavy. Excelente.
Hey, looks like it.
Bring that with the engine hoist over here, set it on the floor, and then you roll this right underneath it. It'd be great. Either 1, 2, 3. You can't move this. The transmission's sitting on stands and the motor's on blocks. And just like that, through the magic of the internet, it's in there. 815 pounds that weighs. And I mean, it's pretty well balanced, to be honest. Now we need to transform this thing into something that looks vintage and matches that food truck. It's just oil. Yeah, go ahead. Go straight back, and we're gonna set it right on top. Whatever it takes. Get it. Yep, that's it. That's all I need. That's it. Yeah, so do so easy, we're gonna move it with the quad. Right! Like, it totally worked. I just needed help putting that on, so tomorrow I can do what I gotta do. So, sure. I'd like to see it. Yeah.